Welcome to Namaste Yoga. I'm Julie and I'll be leading you through several standing balance postures today. Standing balance postures are excellent for allowing your body to connect your mind and your core together, work on stabilization, strength, patience, and calmness. You can't balance if your mind is somewhere else, so the first thing we have to do is start by being present on the mat. So I want you to just think that the only thing that matters exists within the four corners of your mat. Begin by breathing deep in your nose, out your nose. Hands come to prayer of the heart. Lift the ribcage and feel your lungs expanding fully and then fully relaxing. Lifting and then fully pushing all that breath out. Let this be a cleansing breath, an energizing breath. Let this breath improve your posture and allow your head to lift tall. Let any sort of anxiety from the day be put to the side and just be focused right here, right now. Now we're going to begin by focusing on tree pose. Tree pose begins by bringing your right leg up, heel to your ankle, lifting the ribcage tall, lengthen your entire body to the sky. You're welcome to stay here, and especially if your balance is feeling a little shaky, just focus on developing the strength and the connectivity between your mind, your core, your foot, and your floor to stay balanced. Now, a little trick that we can use in order to maintain that focus is by picking a spot in front of you. We'll call it your focal point, but maybe it's a change in the color of wood, or maybe it's just a change in carpet space. But whatever it is that you can focus on, and keep your eyes on that as you breathe and connect your mind, core, foot, and floor. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, bring that heel up to your inner thigh. Hands to prayer of the heart, squeeze your glute. Now, the only thing we don't want to do is put that heel in that middle space where the knee is, because that's where your joint is, and if you're pushing it on the joint, you could do a lot of harm and strain into that joint space. So either ankle or inner thigh. And if you want to challenge, you can take those arms up, reaching tall to the sky and breathing deep. Beautiful job. Now you are welcome to stay here as long as you like, but we'll just breathe several breaths in our exercise today. Each time you breathe, be calm and think about connecting everything together. Your mind, your focus point, your abdominal wall, your muscles, and your foot connecting into the floor. Last breath. And bring your hands back to prayer of the heart. Beautiful job. Slowly lower that foot down. Now bring your other foot up. So in this case, it might be your left heel up to your ankle. And you're welcome to, again, stay here and keep your focus on one spot in front of you. If you want to challenge, bring that heel up to the inner thigh, lift the ribcage, squeeze your glutes, and stay here. Beautiful job. Now you can take the arms up for a little bit more challenge. This makes you taller, longer, pulling the ribcage up and just reaching those fingertips as high as you can. Beautiful job. And if you fall, don't worry, because we all fall. It doesn't matter if you fall. What matters is what you do after you fall. We get right back up. And that lesson is something that we translate into everyday life. Bring your hands back to prayer of the heart and slowly lower that foot down. Beautiful job. Now we're going to go into eagle, and I want you to raise your right hand, bring it under your left, and come into a staff position with those hands. Now, if this becomes a little bit too much, you can always just come to prayer. Take that right knee, bring it up, cross it over the left leg. And you may just want to stay here for now, cross-legged position. If you want to take this a little further, tuck that toe behind the calf and have a seat, placing your heel into your weight into your heel. Now, this is a beautiful posture, but we can take this a little bit further if you're ready. You can drive those elbows down towards the knees and just breathe. Now, this posture is great for any of you who might have stress that you hold in your abdominal wall or your stomach. If you get stomach aches often when you're stressed, this is a great one for you, and I'll tell you why when we do the other side. Beautiful job. Come on out, stretch tall out of that posture, shake your body out. Let's go to the left side, starting with your left arm up. Take it under the right arm, staff position, left leg up, cross it over. Stay wherever you are challenged but in control. Now what we're doing is pushing against the legs as they're crossed. So you're shunting blood away from the legs and increasing the oxygen flow up into the lower core. Anytime oxygen is present, you're going to have greater efficiency in what you're doing. And so the abdominal wall is going to push out any toxins or stressors in the body, and you're going to feel a little bit more happy in your abdominal region and relieve your stomach aches and that sort of thing. So this is a great posture for that. Beautiful job. Now release and relax, come out of it, shake those shoulders, roll them back. Beautiful job. So the next thing we're going to go into is big toe pose. I want you to start by making peace with yourself, reaching those arms up and folding forward, grabbing your big toes and pulling up on your shoulders. Now, I want you to take your right hand to your right hip. And from here, bring your left heel up, standing tall. Great job. You're welcome to stay right here if this is a challenge. If you want to extend out, you can. Or anywhere in between. That foot is, that hamstring sometimes creates a little bit of inflexibility for us, so this is great at helping to improve that elasticity. Now you're welcome to stay here or take that leg out to the side. Again, keeping your eyes focused on one spot is good, but in this case, if you've moved your leg out to the side, it's good to turn your gaze to the other side for additional challenge. Beautiful job. Now come on right back, that foot comes forward again. You can stay here or release the grip, but keep your leg up. To modify, bend the knee. From here, I want you to just lift up, squeeze the top of that leg, lift the rib cage, lengthen through your back. Beautiful, beautiful job. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot down, shake it out. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. So again, make peace with yourself. Fold down, grab your big toes, pull up on your shoulders, stretch for a moment. Now place that left hand on your left hip and pull your right heel up. Lift the rib cage. You can stay here and focus on your balance. Keep your eyes focused on that one spot in front of you. And again, remember, if you feel your body kind of shaking, your foot kind of wobbling back and forth, that's a good thing because that's your body teaching yourself stabilization. And you can extend that leg out if you like, lift the rib cage. You can also take it to the side, turn your gaze. And breathe deep, lift the entire rib cage, lengthen through your back. Wonderful, wonderful job. Bring that leg back. And release that grip, but keep the leg lifted as high as you can and then take it half an inch higher. Lift, squeeze the top of that leg. Here's 5, here's 4, here's 3, here's 2, and 1. Nice job, shake your legs out. You're doing a great job. We only got one more posture we're going to focus on in this series, and that's the King Dancer posture. It's a beautiful pose. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it. So from here, what I want for you to do is begin by connecting your focus to one spot in front of you. Lift up one leg. Start with the right leg to make it simple. Hands come to prayer of the heart. Now, if this is challenging, if you feel yourself wobbling, just stay right here and focus. Breathe deep, slow and smooth. If you want to add on challenge, reach for that back heel and reach that opposite arm out. Now, a little bit more challenging would be driving the shoulders down a little bit and pushing the heel up. And the final level would be taking that hand to the inner ankle, lifting all the way up as high as you can, lifting the rib cage, breathing. Connect your eyes again to that focal point, and if you fall, just come right back. It's about teaching your body to stabilize, to be strong, to recover, to recharge, and to stay consistent. These are all the things your body is continuing to learn as you practice yoga. Beautiful job. Lower down, shake your feet out. So let's go ahead and do the other side. So from here, I want you to bend the other knee. Eyes connect to one spot in front of you. You're welcome to stay right here. Again, reach out and out. This reminds me of a high school sports class stretch, the quadricep stretch. And you're welcome to stay right here. If you want to add on, you can start dropping that shoulder down and lifting the heel up. A little bit further again, remember, bring that hand to the inner ankle or even big toe, and lifting and holding, connecting your mind to your core, your foot to the floor, and breathing deep and reaching tall. I want you to move with strength and confidence and courage. Be bold in your movements. Remember, all that matters exists within the four corners of your mat. Beautiful job, and come on down. And shake those legs out, roll your shoulders back, and we're going to finish today with 3 deep inhales. I want you to think about one thing you're most grateful for in your life right now. Taking your gratitude up with you as you breathe, thinking about the thing that you are most grateful for right here, right now. In your nose, out your nose. Now will you do one more breath with me, bringing that gratitude up with you? In between your hands, bring it down in front, shoot it out, and follow it. Namaste.